Good morning, I'm Daniel Drake.
And I'm Alicia Burke. Welcome to Long Beach Local News Weekly Update. Please feel free to join our live chat and let us know your questions. We'll try our best to address as many as we can throughout the show.
To start off, after reportedly reuniting over 1,500 migrant children with family members or sponsors from the emergency intake shelter at the Long Beach Convention Center, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced that it is ceasing operations ahead of schedule at the temporary facility. Although the facility is closed and the children who are held at the convention center have been moved elsewhere, further transportation of unaccompanied migrant children continues. In the past week, there have been 2 separate arriving flights at the Long Beach airport. Over 300 children deplaned these flights and were escorted onto several charter buses going to unknown locations. Our team reached out to Mayor Garcia's office for clarification and were informed that the city as a whole is unaware and uninvolved in these operations. The Department of Health and Human Services has taken responsibility for these operations and corroborates the city's claims of their lack of involvement. Though this poses the question of why isn't the city more involved in the moving of hundreds of children through their airport without any system of checks and balances nor oversight?
Actually, saw some of this happening right out here, huh?
Yeah, each and every flight. This is only one of many that started the day that this facility opened, as far as we're aware of.
Yeah, hopefully we get some answers soon.
Well, it was exciting news, actually. After our initial coverage, certain senators in Iowa ended up taking this to Congress to be heard in front of a trial that's been trying to assess the transparency and efficacy of these operations and how to best treat these children. So it's definitely a complicated issue considering the goodwill that's behind the city and the mayor's motivation for operating this facility. But there's definitely been an outpour of concerns by local community members for being aware of what we're doing in the city.
Yeah, and probably just wondering about the well-being of the children. So
yeah.
Wow. All right. So the first annual Resiliency and Healing Summit kicks off today and will be held virtually through Sunday, July 31st. The 3-day summit will allow justice-impacted community members to participate in hands-on workshops, healing circles, financial literacy seminars, and learn tools that will support them in navigating and rebuilding relationships. The virtual event will include hosts Commissioner Stephen Neal, Billy Brown and Logan Bauman III of Ronnie's House, Keith Lilly of Developing Future Leaders, Dr. Leon Wood of Success in Challenges, and special guest Assemblyman Mike Gibson. The goal of the Resiliency and Healing Summit is to bring together the voices of justice-impacted community members with local and state government agencies and nonprofit service providers. The summit hopes to foster collaboration within these groups, provide healing for the justice-impacted in their communities, and also decrease the return to incarceration. For more information and to view the full schedule of events, visit www.lbreentrysummit.com or call 1-888-699-3559.
This is supposed to be a really, really exciting operation and program, especially since it kind of works with the same ideals and motivations as Doug Halpert, the district attorney who's working on addressing recidivism and making sure that people aren't falling victim to our justice system.
Absolutely.
But it's nice to know that the city as a whole is coming together on this issue.
And even these workshops, for me, like the financial literacy, I think that's a really good way because they're coming out, and they really need to get involved into the community again. So it's a great way to kind of just learn and make some connections, I guess.
Right. Providing resources rather than punishing.
Absolutely.
That's an exciting idea. But in news of local nonprofits and community efforts, local nonprofit Care Closet LBC is working to mediate conflicts between the unhoused and housed populations here in Long Beach. Organizer Duke Givings started the organization as a means to provide those in need with commodities such as food, clothing, and toiletries. Care Closet LBC has since developed into a means of supplemented income for those living along the LA River. The organization now pays unhoused residents to collect trash for later disposal. Duke Givings described the model as a way to satisfy everyone in the city by taking pressure off of the city organizations and personnel, clearing the city out from debris, and providing a source of income for those who need it.
On Sunday morning at 5:30 a.m., Long Beach Fire and California Highway Patrol responded to a collision that occurred on the 91 freeway. 2 people were killed when a driver going westbound in the eastbound lanes of the freeway collided with another vehicle. The eastbound lanes of the 91 freeway and the northbound lanes of the 710 freeway at the 91 were closed while authorities worked to clear the crash. CHP is currently investigating.
It's hard to hear. I mean, we have so many traffic accidents and fatalities throughout the city, but I mean, hopefully the city does something to, revisit these.
Stay safe out there.
Definitely. But speaking of, let us know what's going on in your area. If you hear any news in your neighborhood, call or text us at 562-653-NEWS. That's 562-653-6397. We really want Long Beach Local News to perform as a platform for your voices to be uplifted. So please, let us know your opinions. What are your concerns? What do you want to know about? What do you want the city officials that represent you to hear and to know about?
Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to tune in next Friday to find out what's new in Long Beach, from local attractions to breaking news. I'm Alicia Burke.
And I'm Daniel Drake. This has been your weekly update with Long Beach Local News.